Kanye West had a big concert last night at the Forum in Inglewood, and he debuted his new album, Jesus is King, and it played to mixed reviews.
Really? This has been a highly anticipated. People have been waiting for this album for a long time.
A lot of people there loved it, for sure, loved it.
Okay.
Not everybody. But here's a little taste of what happened last night, courtesy of Kim Kardashian.
I was looking at the gram and I don't even like likes. I was screaming at my daddy, told me he ain't Christ-like. I was screaming at the...
So that was actually probably the best song that was played of the night. Everyone seemed to get out of their seats during that one.
I love that, the best song played of the night. You sound like one of those who wasn't as thrilled.
Yeah, so I was there, and it was cool. I mean, it was set up kind of like how a Sunday services. They had a bunch of fake grass in the middle of this thing, so it kind of felt like you were out in a field. They were playing nature sounds when you got there, and then he played his film, his Jesus is King film, and then he played the album. If you're a fan of Kanye, this is very different, this album. All of his other lyrics have been about money and cars and girls. This one, as he said, is a gospel album. I didn't hear any cursing. It was a lot about Jesus, being saved, finding God. One song called Closed on Sunday, so it all revolves around church. He does rap, but I think a lot of fans were kind of like, okay, this is really different.
Yeah, it seems to be the exact opposite of Yeezus, which was his album that he released a few years ago that I think was very raw. But this doesn't surprise me because we know that Kanye West has gone through a transformation and his music is gonna match the life he's living right now. And he's religious now, and this is the life he's living. So I expect this kind of music from Kanye.
But is this a one-off or is this the thing now?
I mean, he has said that this is the only kind of music he's going to continue to make from here on out. So if he keeps that word, this is what we're going to hear. Maybe he'll mold it a little bit. Maybe he'll curse a little more. Maybe he'll do some mixed music. Who knows?
You know, I get that people, they're surprised and maybe the reviews are mixed, Harvey, because they weren't expecting this. But everything that Kanye West does is a hit. Doesn't matter what it is. It's successful, and I think people will come around to this, and I'm positive that this album will be a huge success.
Though his last album was his worst selling, and people kind of feel that this might fall off too.
So could he, I know this sounds just bizarre, is it possible that, I mean, he wouldn't totally transition into it, but that he's going to end up on Christian gospel, and that's going to be kind of his thing, because there's a huge market there. Listening
to this album, it could be played on Christian stations. I mean, it's not sunshine and rainbows and happy, but there's no cursing. It's about religion. It's about God. It's about Jesus. It has choirs in the background. I mean, it could pass.
It is surprising.
But that's actually really interesting because there's a huge audience for that.
Just look at like Christian rock bands, how popular they are and how much they sell. There is a big audience out there. Whether they like hip hop or not, that I don't know.
So Brad, it comes out tomorrow?
Comes out tomorrow. It's supposed to be released. Remember, he's pushed it back. I think it was supposed to come out late last month. Then it was delayed, and we saw that he went up to Wyoming to work on it a little more.
So why do we think tomorrow is real?
Because he actually put out that it was coming out tomorrow. He posted that on his Twitter account. Before it was Kim who announced when it was coming out. Now he's saying it. Now he's playing these events. I feel like it's actually going to be dropped tomorrow.
Hey, what's up? I'm Noah calling in from New York. I'm super excited for the new Kanye album, regardless of the content. I think artistry-wise and production-wise, it's still going to be a great Kanye project through and through. And I think tapping into a new market for him is just a power move. I think it's going to play off for him at the end in big time.
Yeah, it is going to be interesting to see how people react to this. Because it's a change. He's taking a chance.
It's a change, different switch, different kind of take on church also.